Bias is an analytics service. It's customized to the needs of utilities. That's the industry that we serve. That's the industry that we've been serving for a long time. And so when you subscribe to Bias, the idea is not only are you getting top-notch analytics, but you're also getting all of the accumulated knowledge that we've gotten around metrics and driving improvement through those metrics. Those are built into our solutions. And of course, that's taking advantage of that knowledge base is how you truly take advantage of a software investment. An example of that is we've built a whole library of pre-configured utility templates. So each line of business within a utility has solutions with metrics already built in there, and the idea is by having them pre-configured, all you need to do is hook up to a client's information systems. It's populated with their data, and you're getting basically a plug-and-play reporting solution with a high level of value right out of the box. Our analytics service is available in a cloud-based package or in a traditional on-premise at the client's site. Each one has its own benefits. It just depends on the client's needs. This is an example of a meter dashboard that we've created. It's all based around consumption information. You can, of course, select different days to look at and compare to other days. Both of these meters are around consumption in the current month. And over here we have the trailing months information, and the idea is that gives context to these metrics over here. Down here we see consumption data plotted over time, and on the right we have segmentation of the different types of customers based on percentage and absolute values. And this number over here changes as you click through the different days in the graph to the left. A very popular feature is the heat map. So what this is doing is showing you there's a legend down here that has color-coded these pins based on different ranges of consumption. So sometimes just looking at meter data plotted geographically is enough to bring a pattern to the surface, and you may already, just by looking at it on a map, understand what the problem is that needs to be solved. It is interactive, so if you click on one of these pins, it brings up the customer information and the reader information, or the reading information. We also make it so that the manager can look at, can change the criteria for the color coding. And the idea is this way you can study and analyze a certain range of consumption. You can move it all the way to the right. So one of the things that you can do is if you move it all the way to the right, you're just looking at your handful of highest consumption customers, and what you may look for is something like this, an anomaly, something that shouldn't be there in the data, and so that that could be reflective of theft or a leak. Most clients are going to want to look at the dashboard is basically designed to be used by a high-level person, a C-level general manager, something like that. And so most of the time they're going to be looking at these high-level metrics, but we do give them the ability, just by clicking one button, to get into the raw data, just right down to the meter number and reading values. And then, of course, you can skip ahead and look at the segmentation, or you can have the report generated, something like this. And the benefit of these reports is, A, you can explore the data in another way, but also you can distribute this to your client right from the application itself. So this is for, like I said, a high-level client at a utility. But with Bias, it's really a suite of tools. Dashboard is just part of it, and one of the things that comes with is Explorer. And Explorer allows you to navigate through data very quickly to discover root causes or trends. Here's an example. So you can see I'm diving into this information right now and creating new graphs, because if the problem I'm trying to solve is one that would require me to make a whole bunch of graphs and look at things different ways in order to truly understand what's going on here. And you can drill down. So right now I've created this basically I'm looking at industrial metering customers, and break down a percentage by meter number. So if I want to dive into this even further, I click on that specific segment of the graph, and then I can dive down even another layer. So you can see how this tool allows you to explore data very quickly. So that there's a lot of value. Because Bias is a suite, we really serve a number of different needs as far as understanding data, both with higher level metrics as well as the tools to explore the anomaly that we saw in the dashboard. So that's a little bit about Bias. Again, I think a lot of the value that you get out of Bias is the fact that we're industry specific to utilities, and I think that's where a lot of the value comes from with the service that we offer. So I appreciate your time. Thank you.